has officially sprung, which means it is wedding season in Texas. Before you say your vows, Dr. Denman from Great Expressions Dental Centers is here with tips on getting your smile ready for the big day. And the best part is they don't bust the budget. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you very, very much for having me on today.
People are already thinking about so much with their wedding, so we got to bring in the pros. How can they get their smile ready so their overall look they feel confident about?
Yeah, you know, I actually just had this conversation with a couple of my friends. I'm going to their wedding this year, and what they imparted to me is that they're getting healthy too. Mm-hmm. They want to fit in that dress. They want to look great in their suit. So, you know, they're eating a lot more fruits and vegetables, which a lot of the darker ones do end up staining your teeth. So the recommendation for that is after you've had those to drink with water or brush your teeth. Both of them really help to limit the amount of acidity on your teeth as well as the staining.
Yeah, that's an important reminder. I'm sure you're always like, just take the toothbrush with you. You're going to need it this time. So what are some more foods or drinks that we should be avoiding?
Sure. Well, always remember to carry around that water bottle with you. And if you're going to be having, you know, your glass of wine that you like every evening.
Say it isn't so. You're not about to tell us to cut out wine, are you?
No,
okay.
Not at all. But do think about, you know, the length of time that you're having that beverage. So if it is a glass of wine, most people think, well, if I cut out the red wine, my teeth aren't going to stain. And that's actually not the case. There are more tannins in white wine than there is red wine. So both of them do end up staining your teeth. So you got to keep that in mind. Make sure to follow it with water, and obviously brush your teeth before you go to bed. That's
good to know. So in terms of whitening regimens, there are a lot of options out there. What do you recommend for people, and when should they start that?
Sure. You know, a lot of the different whitening treatments that are over the counter do end up working. A lot of them can cause some sensitivity. Mm-hmm. So you don't want to do that like the day or two before your wedding. You want to plan that in advance, so that you have some time to become not as sensitive.
Yeah.
A lot of the ones that aren't done at a professional setting can burn your gums too. So you want to yes.
Yeah.
Do your research. You know, check out the reviews online if you're buying a product online. And then just make sure that you're leaving yourself enough time. If you want to do, you know, 6-month smiles, or you want to do Invisalign, leave yourself that full year before to really get started on that.
Yeah.
And then work with your dentist on the timeline. And if you need veneers, leave enough time. I mean, it can take upwards of 2 months to finish a case like that. So
that's good advice.
And then whiten, either we have take-home options, we have in-house options, and then there's also strips that you can wear. So if you're only worried about the social six and you don't have a wide smile, like you and I, our smiles are very wide.
Yes.
We want to make sure to whiten all of the teeth.
The whole grill, right, Dr. Denman?
That's right.
Okay, so do you have any tips for how lipstick can help our smile?
Yeah, you know, so in any coloring that you put on the lips will make the teeth look 2 to 3 shades wider.
Okay.
Yeah. And, you know, some people have been known to put Vaseline on their teeth so they're more shiny. There's lots of tips and tricks. Even just taking baking soda and putting on your toothbrush and then putting some toothpaste on will help whiten your teeth 1 to 2 shades. You know,
interesting.
You know, the month before your wedding. So there's lots of little tips and tricks. And everything pretty much works. Just be careful with what you choose.
And I liked your advice about doing your research. That's always helpful. As we wrap up, anything we should have on hand the day of our wedding? Maybe like a little toolkit with us?
You know, just make sure that you're always photo ready, and what that looks like is, if you know the week before, try to be as less stressful as possible, so that you have less breakouts, less like chance for cold sores and things like that, because you know everyone wants to look their best on their day.
Mm-hmm. That's great advice, but not just for your wedding, just for life in general, just to de-stress, right? And just go with the flow of life. Thanks so much for being here.
Oh, you're welcome.
If you want more info about Great Expressions, you can head to their website. There's the information. They've got multiple locations around Austin, or you can check out their social media accounts for more good things going on. Dr. Denman, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.